Now this right here is my Lexus LS 430 that I got off an auction, thinking it's gonna be an easy flip, but everything took an unexpected turn when I actually started working on it. Because the previous seller just straight up scammed me. Bro, this airbag is done, bro. The phone doesn't work. It took me 50 minutes to complete. And why you should never trust cheap Lexus online. This thing is locked. Is that my battery has been changed. Someone took my new battery and placed the old one instead. Because turns out this car was in a big accident before, and I didn't know that. So while we did a lot of stuff to make sure it looks brand new, there's still some work that needs to be done. And first of all, I'm gonna finish the interior, and then I'm gonna move to the engine. And actually guys, I forgot to tell you that I only have 3 days to finish this car, because in 3 days, it's gone. It's actually been 4 months now, and it's still not fixed. Now in the last video, I took apart the front seats to reupholster them, so they look brand new, because these holes look absolutely awful. No way I'm selling this car in this condition. So after they got reupholstered, and I looked at the back seats, I also understood that better I spend some more money and actually reupholster my back seats too. And so I just had to remove them. The bottom one was easy, it was just held by some clippers, and in like 5 seconds I was done. But the top one was a nightmare because it was held by some hidden bolts, and it took so long to find them. Just to find the 3 bolts hidden, I had to put this thing up like this and then find the bolts right here. There's literally something written with a pen. And not only that, my front seats also had a huge issue. So these are the wires we got in the car, just like this. Now because my seats are electrically powered, to get to the bolts to actually screw them in, I must use the electricity and charge the battery up. And once I did, I easily installed the driver's seat, but when I came to the passenger seat, there was an issue. It didn't work. Then I started investigating, I checked the fuses, everything seemed to be fine, but then when I started checking the motors, it turns out that one of the motors doesn't work. And now, that means I'll have to probably change it or find a way how to solve it, because they cannot install the seat without actually moving it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump start the car to actually move it a little bit back. And also when I tried to start it and it didn't work, I was a bit suspicious, like why doesn't it start? Why doesn't it run? I literally bought a new battery a few weeks ago. Well, as it turns out, is that my battery, check this out, has been changed. Someone took my new battery and placed the old one instead. I do not know how that happened, but this is what my old battery looks, and this is just not the same. Positive, negative. Okay, we started like this. Okay, so maybe we need to add a little bit of oil, a little bit of fuel, I mean. And after we got some gas, it was time to try again. We try one more time. Not enough boost, bro. We go all in. Still a little bit of sound in the engine. We'll get that fixed, no problem. We'll move it back a little now. So after we did just that, we were able to take the seat out for further investigation. Now what we need to do is try to figure out why doesn't it work, and if we actually need a replacement or it's just a simple 5 dirham fix. Now while we're waiting for my seats to be done, I'll tell you one thing that was killing me the most. It was the missing chrome piece on the back of the car. I took an entire double tape roll. As you can see, I put it all around. As you can see right here, I cut some pieces out. Now it fits perfectly and looks just like that. I think it's much better than before. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about right now is actually what we have to do on the car. Of course, it's the seat, the interior, to clean everything. But the main problem I'm facing right now is the paint. Because even though I painted the front bumper, the rear bumper, the side mirrors, a lot of stuff on this car before, there are still some places with paint that just peeled off because of, I don't know, someone smashing into my car. I mean, it's technically an industrial area, anything can happen. And once there was place inside, we actually repainted the entire car. But before I continue, I want to discuss one very important thing. Honestly, I had a lot of things happening lately in my life. I had like 0 time to post on YouTube, but voila, from this time, I'm staying consistent, because this Lexus, by the time I'm speaking right now, is almost finished. And so after we painted the Lexus, this was the final result. All these rusty pieces on my door panels that are present here, as you can see, are completely gone and it's looking brand new. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Now let's actually focus on the engine and make sure we fucking finish this car. So I decided to make full diagnosis of the engine because of this awful squeaky noise. Even after I changed the belt, it was still present, and when we decided to dig deeper, we found a lot of things broken. So what happened is, while we got the new paint and the car is looking flipping fantastic from the outside, the engine is still wrong. We fixed the belt so there's no more squeaking sound in the engine like before. But now there's a problem with the water pump, different pipes, and also the bushings in the suspension. So the car's engine is actually overheating like crazy and it cannot drive on the highway. And I cannot register it because of all the faults it has. So a water pump is a component of the engine that actually cools it down using water. And what happened in my car right here is just jammed, so the water doesn't actually push enough. If I leave it unattended, the engine is gonna overheat and flip and explode. The previous owner really took zero care of this car. I'll have to literally change everything. So as you can see on this video, if you pop off the hood and take this part off, you will find the water pump, and as you can see, it's completely jammed. Another thing I also noticed is that I have a bit of leaks between the pipes, which is also better be fixed, or else I won't pass registration. And lastly, this piece of suspension on my right front wheel just snapped in half. And additionally, all the bushings, all the rubbers are completely destroyed. So I will have to spend another 4,000 dirhams on all of these parts, and I'm no longer being profitable on this project. Yeah guys, that's why you have to always be careful when buying a used car, especially the cheap ones, because previous owners might have taken zero care of the car, like in my case. Well, now that we know everything that is wrong in this car, we still have to figure out what to do with the old battery, bro, because this one just cannot work on its own. It has to be jump started. I cannot leave this car in this condition. We'll have to launch an investigation where our battery went and maybe even buy a new one. Well, who knows? We'll have to deal with that in the next video. And after we found out everything that is wrong in the car, we got it straight inside of the garage, straight on the jack, and started scrapping apart all of the engine and all of the suspension. And once we got all of the parts out, we were confident that there is no more other damage hiding underneath, and now all we are doing is waiting for the new parts to come. All of this cost me around 4,000 to 5,000 dirhams, another financial setback, but hey, it's my first project car, of course I'm gonna make mistakes. But now I know that there are no more underlying damage, and as soon as the parts arrive and we install it into the car, we can finally register it and also test drive it. In the next video I'll show you the final result. I'll show you the process of how to register your car in Dubai, and after that I'm thinking of giving away this car to one of you guys, to one of my subscribers. I'll disclose all of the details in the next video, so you definitely don't want to miss that out, because this car could be yours. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.